Welcome back, people. I see Jackson has been spawn camping on Twitch. Gotta appreciate the dedication. Alex Press, welcome back as well. Good to see you.
Add Astra.
Watch out, you're in the shadows. Spawn camping. You're always there. I gotta do some resin spending real quick before it is overcap. Then we can definitely yap a little bit about the calculations that I have made for Columbina. I need to kill one of the weekly boss. I mean, killing the newest one is never wrong, right? You eat my walls too? I think my wall is getting a little bit crowded these days.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song. A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle back.
Settle down!
You know CALCS are bad for visual of the new set. You like so much grid rate with Venti's new signature. Fair enough. You can definitely try to find the new set, and farming the new set is also gonna be at the same domain as the new Columbina set coming out. I also expect the new Hex and Circle set to be usable by a few other characters as well, both existing and coming up in the game. I could see the Hex and Circle set be good for Mavuika in the upcoming patches, maybe Nicole as well. Ari, welcome back to stream.
It had to be this.
Would be okay to eat some fried birds on me.
Silence!
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Not now. Juice on the loose.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
My pepper. Not now. Don't be scared.
Jeez.
It is time to slay our foes with one settled down.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Off to the freezer. Let my name echo in song. The pinnacle of excellence.
Good lord,
I've lost
getting your
my
lines.
place. Where were we? The tunnels beckon.
Your face is numb from walking outside. I believe it's getting quite cold in East Coast of the US right now.
That's for you, my dear.
Make sure you dress yourself warmly,
This is all getting rather dreary.
from head to toe.
Allow me, my darling.
When we go outside,
A little too toasty.
it's the cold season and almost also festive season.
The final act is upon us.
8 degrees freedom units. 8 degrees of freedom units. I think it's negative degrees of everyone's units. Siberian winds coming here in Europe. You're so cold. I think depend. Yeah, I guess Europe is quite a bit north in the hemisphere. I think you guys are more accustomed to cold weather than people nearer to the equator, but of course, there can always be a cold season for everyone. Three layers of clothing. I think the first year that I came to the US, I had to dress in 6 or 7 layers of clothing. When it was winter. I was not yet accustomed to the colder weather. Did I see you post in chatting? I saw you post in chatting. Congrats on the win. Oh wait, this is not the team to fight this enemy. Six, 7. That's true. How much ER do you need on Durin depends on your skill level. It depends on your teammates. I cannot give you one number. It ranges anywhere. If your skill is talent level 9, it can still range anywhere between 0 and 60. Well, technically it's 100 or 60. 160. Let me heal Auron up real quick. Good enough, everyone's healed. Let's finish the enemy. You won a Welkin giveaway today, and you are very happy. Congratulations, Region, on winning that Welkin giveaway. Primojam, good to see you.
Not too far now.
Everybody stand back!
Locked on. Time to say hello. Farewell. Watch out! The story has only just...
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventures!
Well, Ari, welcome back into the warmth and coziness of your own house. No, it's not that good. More. I think more, right? More. More durate material. More.
Tell me what you see.
Yeah, we can talk about some of the early calculations that other people have as well as I have. The gist of that is, you could say Columbina is bringing everyone close to Mavuika level, and you'll not be wrong.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Keep in mind that everything that we see in beta can still be changed.
Not too far now.
That's alright now. I believe Flint's team is hovering around 130k. Nefer team in a more comfortable team with a healer is hovering around 120 something. Without a healer, so if you are tryharding in difficult content and you're up to resetting a ton of times, then she can have some 140k team. You keep seeing her animation everywhere, your queen. Which one? TikTok Genshin fans. I'll stop you right there.
Locked on. Tell me what you see. Farewell. Watch out. Turning point in.
I'm going in.
How about both? I like Columbina animation quite a bit. I also like Zibai animation quite a lot too. I think I'm starting to look past her outfit, Zibai's outfit a bit now. The sound effects of Zibai in combat also sounds nice to me. The hits of her sword, obviously it's still not finalized, but the rhythm of the hits kind of sounds satisfying to me. This boss is gonna be a pain in the abyss. Yeah, this boss requires a very specific thing. Do I think this one can be played with Xiangling, right?
I can't wait any longer.
Yeah, that's fine. I could change her to deep wood, but that takes quite a bit of time. Jiba, you like Jibai's outfit? She actually broke the bare leg curse? What do you mean by bare leg? Can't we do this with Pyro DPS? We can. I think, real quick, let me try that with... let me try that with Xiangling real quick. And everyone has Xiangling. The ideal thing that we want with this boss is to apply a crap ton of Pyro. Some Pyro DPS do not apply Pyro that much. They have standard internal cooldown. and for example, Alekino only applies once every 3 hits. Gaming only applies once every 2 seconds or so. Lini applies once whenever he does a charge attack. Mavuika can definitely apply a little bit more if you try out some of her combos. The bear lag, Columbina, Never, Lauma, I know, Yehoda, all of them have insane amount of lag action compared to the Debai. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they are just bringing back some of the design that has definitely been there before. If you look at this, that's basically Jibai and also basically Alice. This having some kind of pants, shoes-ish kind of deal. What else like this? Technically her new outfit, it looks like that. Whatever those pants shoes are. Hey, Treasure Hoarder! Welcome back! Channeling makes it easy. Alright, we shall see.
Time to say hello.
It's your soul! Everybody stand back!
I'm just gonna not use Kinech for now, because I think the... Oh, actually, we already have Burning. No, that's fine. It's decently fast to build up the shield, but another problem is to deal with the second shield as well. Oh yeah, it's very easy with Shangling.
Not too far now.
You don't even have to try.
Target acquired.
Zibai's crotch isn't about to fall out though? What's that supposed to mean? As in the whatever they have to cover their crotch area is too short? Is that what you mean? Durin is stronger than you expected. Durin is quite strong. If you enjoy playing a lot of... Well, if you enjoy playing anyone other than Mavuika and Skirk, or if you enjoy playing someone else beside Mavuika's team and Skirk team, then Durin is very strong. He is present and bringing everyone closer to Mavuika and Skirk. It's a strong character. A lot of people is looking down on Durin because he's not breaking any new ceiling and not setting a record. But a character does not have to do that. Can I take your Durin? Sure. Durin level up your overload damage team like crazy with Chlorine, I assume, right? Definitely. Having a character that provides some resistance threat in the team even more is nice. Mostly because Chlorine also does not really have an amazing pyro outfielder other than Mavuika. But then if you have Mavuika, you also prefer to play Mavuika on field somewhere else. Durin is a nice character that fulfills his niche extremely well. Lion's Roar, okay, talents definitely get that up to 9 and 9, 199. This is a absolute fine build. Likely you're gonna keep this until next patch where you are farming the new Hex and Circle set for him. It's a fine build. Oh, it's actually a pretty good build. 28 grid substats, yeah. Nice. Probably from the result of farming for some other characters from this domain too. This is a very nice set. Hello Deb. New woman is coming indeed. Okay, let me level up the rain real quick. Probably just one of these, two of these would be fine. You strip off your Raiden. As you should. As everyone should in 2025. Strip her bare. Alcon's getting out DPS by an alpha male. I don't think you're seeing the Venti situation for 5 years straight now. A bit's help when? When it comes. The Hex buff is insane. During Fisher Kitchen looks like a decent DPS. You can technically put any pyro or hydro off field. Oh no, sorry. So with Durin and Fisher in the team, you can just technically put any pyro or electro on fielder and it would feel nice to play.
Final warning! By royal decree! Start the clock! You asked for it! Eat this! Wings of darkness! Race you!
Hold on. Do I have enough? That's good. I want to get this to level 9, which we're gonna... I think this is probably gonna require me to farm for a while. I think I'm just gonna get everything up to level 8 right now. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, more of these. Kaching was always a decent DPS, kind of L with Inafa. Now she was just with Nahida back in the days. Kaching was having a resurgence with Dendro stuff. She's definitely falling behind for a while now. Okay. Good doing, good doing. So showcase of C6R5 by National Mondstadt came in third ahead of Fontaine and Sumeru. Wait, what? Of who? Keqing?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a
Keqing's main problem is her personal damage too low for today's standard. Her playstyle is cool. I wonder if she's gonna get a buff with some Lee UA characters in the future or not, like they were buffing some Mondstadt characters. Basically just Mona in the standard pool. DHCHW something. DHCWSP. I think that's the person's name.
Add Ash.
Long one. You did your friends a best today. He finally leveled his Bennett to 90. You are beyond grateful that he saved you 4 hours of pain like last time.
Burn it down. Let's light it up.
That sounds like a good deed you did there.
Let's light up. Step aside. Nice and spicy. Red from the sky.
Helping other people can also be rewarding.
Incinerate. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. It's control breathing. Start the clock. Light up the
Which is the reason why I frequently do the help streams.
Incinerate. Guma, get them.
Also, I think helping other people's account is also a chance to try out a different character roster that we may not have in our account. Whether that's more character or whether that's less character, there's also something there as well. As in, if we have these characters specifically, what are we gonna do regarding these enemies? It's a nice brain teaser exercise that I enjoy doing. You want Alice and Nicole? You and me both. I've heard some rumors that Alice may not be coming in nod-krai patches. Not sure whether that's reliable or not.
I want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the
Okay, if I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Columbina. Am I getting G-Buy? Mayhaps. If I get G-Buy, I'm gonna need to level up a lot of Geo characters, and that could be a hindrance. I've been leveling up a lot of characters lately, so my materials are dwindling.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically.
Looks like Columbina is gonna increase Nefer and Flint's team DPS by a lot. It's at least a 20 to 25% damage increase. 25, no, not. Yeah, you can call it that actually. 20% damage increase or around 20 to 25,000 DPS increase. Damage per second. Hello, Yusuf. You have a wonderful day as well. Time to brute force us with a non-sculpt team. Have I heard how much Primogems we're getting in 6.3? Hopefully we get a map expansion. We are getting a map expansion, you don't have to hope. And it's also a Lantern Ride patch. So it's a bit more than usual. Jiba is looking like a 6-star Ningguang. You must for the mommies. When you put it like that. But will Ningguang get a buff though? Am I caping for a different Ningguang?
Let's light it up.
Yes.
Fulfill our path. Deep lolling, deep papa, grab from the sky.
It's gonna move away. Unlock, unlock.
Incinerate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Show no mercy. You two, time to end them. Light up the blazing sun!
King and Queen should present a united.
Am I farming for Columbina? I am farming for anyone really. Anyone that may use this material in the future. It's a relatively new boss, so I do expect people to, the newer characters, to use these materials. Have you heard the same rumor about Alice?
A toy ring.
The nod-krai character casts are extremely stacked. As in, there are so many characters with pretty designs nowadays.
I will now preside over the second trial.
I do appreciate a little bit of
And you will see things as they appear.
slow release in terms of characters I like, otherwise I'm a bit cooked. You heard Z-Bike can do 100,000 DPS with now 5-star supports. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly you heard, but this is what I have calculated the team to be. I can show you. This is G-Bike. If you are using Harbinger of Dawn weapon, you can reach 123,000. If you're using the Natlan craftable weapon,
The trial.
you get 114,000. This is G-Bike, Iluga C2, Columbina and Zhongli. I have not calculated G-Bike without any 5-star support, but I believe that will be quite a bit worse. This is my calculation for Flint's team. Wait, is it? Yeah, Flint's team, 130. Flint's, Inafa, Columbina, and Sucrose. And finally, Nefer team. Nefer, Lauma, Columbina, Shinobu, 126. That's what I have. Hi, Dinev. Welcome back. Widow too, welcome back. Tomorrow your end semester exams start. Good luck with your exams. V1 Mavuika level nerf. I would not have a huge problem with that if they're dialing back the power grip. I mean, these are fine. They are not. Well, unless you're calculating a team that people don't really play. For example, putting Nahida instead of Shinobu here and basically having 0 healing. Then this team can reach 140k. But that is not really how people play the game. They can dial Columbina back just a tiny bit and I'm okay with that. Like, I prefer not many people to be able to just... So let me put it like this. I want Mavuika and Skirk to be outliers. I don't want Mavuika and Skirk to be among the standard of DPS. That would imply that characters are getting stronger quite fast. You could also argue that in this case, several teams are catching up to Mavuika and Skirk, so there can be an argument to both.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
140k DPS is not too high. That is Mavuika and Skirk level of DPS if you try hard. Mavuika try hard can reach 150k. Jibai nerf, she's too cracked for now. Sure, she will get a nerf. Jibai is not. Jibai is 110k. You probably watch some Zajev calculation and you see 200k. He did that before we fully understand how Lunar Crystalline works. Jibai is 110, 115, 114 here. Goro is not even that much better than Zhongli. Skirk DPS is how much? 140k. Standard Mavuika without the crazy combo is 135k. Is 130k a new norm? I don't want it to be, but from the few calculations, you can see the numbers. Plains is comfortably in 130k. With Columbina. And this team is a team that has a defensive character. Unlike a Nefer team with Nahida and no healing. Jibai team is also... Currently she can use Zhongli and that's a very fine option. I don't think there's even any good option to use right now. Goro is not even that good. I did with C2, how about C6? Iluga. Iluga is a 4-star character that comes out next patch on the same banner as Jibai. If people have C6 Iluga, I expect them to have C1 Jibai, and this calculation does not make sense anymore. But anyhow, if you think you are one of the lucky few that can get C6 Iluga with C0 Jibai, add 20k DPS to this, so 134. Basically that's it. Why would I use Zhongli? Thanks to his defensive option. Otherwise she dies. You may notice that this character doesn't heal or shield, this character doesn't heal or shield, this character doesn't heal or shield. Oh, hello there. Hi, old man. 134? 134 is around close to Flint's. You're not going for G-Buy? Save some pools, absolutely.
Rise with the sun! Everybody
Zhongli also gives red shred, that's it, absolutely right. I forgot to mention that.
My dearest.
Zhongli does have a little bit of offensive power. Alright, come on dude, revive your wife.
I'm going in.
The stage is yours, my queen.
Get to work.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
Wrap from the sky.
The final.
The fact that Zhongli is good in this slot is not because Zhongli is amazing. It's because there is no other really, not really any other good option in here. Jibai is in a very similar spot to Nefer, as in those teams do not really have a good 4th slot option. All the options are just kinda so-so and eh. Zhongli pillars resonate with Lunar Crystallized Pillar, yes. Though I do try to be conservative, if you notice here. This is a destroyed Zhongli pillar calculation. This pillar got destroyed in is an assumption I have. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Buff all characters so they're at least usable. Well, those two kinda go hand in hand. Raising the DPS bar, even though it's not immediate, raising the DPS bar is usually meaning that they're gonna raise the enemy difficulty, which makes old character less usable. I think if they put some of these teams back to around 120k-ish, then I'm relatively okay with that. Make them not reach 130, 140. I think that's okay. It's very arbitrary, but to me that's an okay benchmark. I do expect some level of nod-krai teams getting stronger, similar to how Kinich, Mualani, and Cheska get stronger with Mavuika release. There's some amount to be expected there. They are also wanting to sell an Archon of a version. And that's fine. I just don't want it to be too much too fast. But regardless, if they don't do any nerfing here, well, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's still fine. Zhongli needs buff in a new signature weapon. That he does, my friend. I want them to buff him somewhat more creatively. They could buff him similar to how they buff Venti and make him a DPS, on-field DPS. That's a little bit weird. I know people have been playing Zhongli on-field DPS before in very old versions. They could definitely do that. A very simple buff they can give him is just to give his shield a little bit more resistance shred. Maybe 20 more. And actually he's gonna become extremely viable. Abyss total HP is getting lower. Yeah, I don't I don't think that means much, because when there are these types of enemy in there, HP is a deception. The HP is actually double. This enemy also technically has double HP. This enemy too. There's a double HP enemy, a double HP enemy. I don't know, man. I don't really think this graph represents much. You're finally out of your nod-krai artifact mines and can farm for resources. Nice. I am now done with farming resources and going into the artifact mines. Hi. Yeah, my Goro can just stay there. He's C0. Okay, into the mines we go. At the end of the day, I think it's very fine to have some level of power creep in a game, because their entire Hoyover's entire business model is to sell new characters. That's how they make money.
For completing today.
To not expect power creep is to be quite naive. It's just a matter of how much, basically it. How much, and everyone's gonna have a
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
a different opinion about that. Can I check on your Durin? You need to change anything before the new set drops. Okay, go ahead and drop me the UID again. I think since the Durin quest is requiring a few days to complete, I will probably later on in the stream today, I'm gonna start the Durin's quest. Also, oh yeah, I should do the new Hexagonal little quest as well, mini quest. Yeah, I'm gonna be farming artifacts until the end of this station onslaught. Extra artifact stuff. And then I will be farming for more XP books, potentially weapon materials. If you want all characters to not be useless, pull the constellations. That is generally how it works. So it's like this, right? It's not perfect, but the concept of it is like this. So this is a timeline. Let's say this is 4.0, 4.x. Patch is Fontaine patches. This is Natlan patches, 5.x. And this is nod-krai patches, 6.x. So say we got a Novelat. How do we represent this? Novelat C0 back in Fontaine patches. When we're going to Natlan patches, we can either go with a Mavuika C0, or we can go back to get a Novelat C1. And these are somewhat roughly equivalent. Like this is not based on real number, but it's kind of like how it vaguely works. So in nod-krai, let's say we get a, doesn't matter, let's say who's the new best? Alice or Nicole? Sure, Nicole. Let's go with Nicole. Okay. In nod-krai patch, hypothetically, let's say Nicole is gonna be the pinnacle of some DPS at C0. And then let's say we need to get a C1 Mavuika to catch up, or we're gonna now need to get a C2 Noblat to catch up. See, it works basically the same as in this year we pull a character. This year we pull an extra character. It can be this or it can be this. If you want to play an old DPS, pull the constellation on them. If you want to play a new DPS, pull a new character. You are still using the pulls of the new year to pull an extra something. And then when you're here, you're using the pull going from nodland to nod-krai to pull one more thing. It can be this, it can be this, it can be this. Once again, this is not based on numbers, it's just vaguely the idea of that. And I think it's very reasonable to expect this to be their business model. We are not getting nothing, right? From this patch to this patch, from Fontaine to nod-krai, we are getting quite a few more free pulls. From nodland to nod-krai, or did I say nod-krai? Yeah, nodland to nod-krai, we get quite a few more pulls. It's fine to be able to do this. It's fine for their business model to be like this. It's only when we start to pull so much more for the old characters that I think it becomes a problem. Does Nilo buff Nefer? No. Nilo holding key will buff Nefer, her signature weapon. Nilo C2 buff Nefer, yes. Okay, let me go back to the Nef's UID a little bit. I got off on a tangent there. $23? What do you mean 23? Here. The Blazers is a very fine set for Durin. Oh, nice crit. Very nice crit. Okay, a crit ratio. Now this is 24 substats in total. 1 attack percent, 5 recharge. This is a fine set for him. Really, this is a fine set for him. Especially if he takes a more supportive role in a team to support maybe Alekino, Kinich, Chaska. This is an absolutely fine set for him. And this, you can continue to use this if you are playing him as a more supportive character for those other DPSs. Now, you can just leave it at that, and yeah, I think that's fine for now. And next patch, if you want to play him more as a character that does damage of his own, then you can farm the Hex and Circle set for him. For example, there are teams, if Durin is in a Kinich team, Durin is actually holding either Noblesse or Deepwood, and we are not farming the new set for him, which is how I use Durin in one of my accounts. Can Nilu work as a Hydro Applicator in Nefer team? She can! You can do that. Yes, you can. Similar to how I'm using Farina as a Hydro Applicator in Nefer team right now. She's not providing anything for Nefer. She's holding this. These are gonna be Colummina's artifact right here. Well, I thought Columbina has a new artifact. Yeah, kind of. But then also in a Nefer team, Columbina will be using this. All this, since it's still more important to buff the main DPS. It's a very similar deal to Farina not using Golden Troop and using Tenacity in a Skirk team. It's a very similar concept.
Being too popular, it can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Is an attack goblet only better on only one team? It's either or. It's very toss up. Pyro Goblet is a little bit better, but because his passive incentivizes getting some attack is fine. I know C6 is better, yeah. In terms of damage, if everything goes right, that's a big if. I hate I know's application. Alright, let's go.
No more.
Strike a pose! For the everlasting past.
No more love.
I guess I don't really have to do the full rotation on this. This enemy is decently weak. I'm starting to get used to this Nefer team now. In the future, just replace free now with Columbina and everything's gonna fall right into place. Defense. No, not good enough. EM. Columbina on the Flames team, what set does she use? Columbina will use support set. This set. How about the new set? Inefa will use the new set. So why is that? Okay, so imagine this. The new set is basically golden troop-ish for lunar damage. Let me bring it up. This is the new artifact set. In the middle, when the equipping character is off-field, lunar reaction damage is increased by 20%. If it is Ascendant Gleam, lunar reaction damage is further increased by 40%. So it's basically, this set is a selfish set. It's not providing any buff for the team. It is just, if you are off-field, you are getting a total of 60% lunar reaction damage. So it's very simple. In the Flames team, there is Flames, there is Columbina, and there is Flames, there is Columbina, there is Inefa. Among Columbina and Inefa, one of them is going to hold a support set and one of them is going to hold the off-field DPS set. It's very simple. We look to see which among Inefa and Columbina is doing more damage, and then we give the character with more damage profile the off-field damage set. We give the character with less damage the support set. On Columbina Nefer team, does Llama use Hold E? Yes. Llama will need to use Hold E. Otherwise, Columbina is stealing some of the Llama's quill from Nefer. Hold E gives more quill. Columbina can do Lunar Bloom damage from off-field. It's basically, Columbina have a passive that says, if I'm in a team that do a lot of Lunar Bloom, I'm now doing Lunar Bloom as well. If I'm in a team that do a lot of Lunar Charge, I'm now doing Lunar Charge. If I'm in a team that does a lot of Lunar Crystallize, I'm now doing Lunar Crystallize. She's adaptive. But that also means that if she's doing Lunar Bloom damage, she's taking away some of Llama's buffing for Nefer, and Llama will now have to hold E. Yahudo C6 or I know C6 for who? Alright, real quick, so let us summarize everything you need to know about farming artifacts for Columbina real quick, if you want to pre-farm for her. If you have Flames in Nefer team, right now, what you can do is farm a support nod-krai set for Columbina. HP crit. Perhaps energy recharge. Depends on if you can reach her energy recharge requirement. And in the future, when the new artifact set comes out, you're gonna farm a new artifact set for Ineppa. And also in the same domain, there's also Durin's artifact set. If you have a Nefer team, you still farm the support set for Columbina. And you give Llama Deep Wood. Instructor is instructor. If you want to pull a G-Buy team, you okay, different yeah, then you need to care about. If you have a C0 Iluga, then C0 Iluga does not have any off-field damage and he cannot use the support nod-krai set because the support nod-krai set requires us to do some damage from off-field to trigger the set effects. So we're gonna give Columbina the support set. But if Iluga is C2, now we can give Iluga the support set and we can give Columbina the off-field damage set, the new set. Can I explain how to use during dark mode and light mode? Alright, hold on. We'll get there when I can log back into one of my accounts that has Durin. Give me a moment. Is there any other question regarding that? We can answer right now. Any other question? She doesn't want to be in that team. Yeah, cookie emote. Columbina Nefer team, one set has been used. Yeah, answer that. I know C6 better because I rise neither, not right teams. Yehoda is not on any premium teams of any meta characters. If Yehoda is at C6, she can be used because her C6 is free 50 crit value for all nod-krai characters. But I doubt anyone really has Yehoda C6 for nod-krai character, because Yehoda is randomly on a Durin banner. Unless you're pulling for everyone, I don't think you're gonna get a Yehoda C6 for your nod-krai teams. Still, I know it's better. I mean, I really have to ask the question for who. Bina artifact? Okay. I think in a Flint's Ineppa Yehoda team, you can use some other Hydro options and that should be fine. You can use Yelan there. Am I gonna get a Ineppa artifact? Nope. 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 Okay, we're done with that. Let's go ahead and log into an account that has Durin so I can answer the question about Durin. Double checking. Commissions done. Everything's good. Cool. Premium teams I know is there. Mostly because no one has Yehoda. I have not done the calculation myself, I will say that. C6 Yehoda is providing just about as much as C1 Yehoda provides. The increase from C0 to C1 is equal to the increase from C1 to C6. C6 is not that much. It's still something. It's not that much. Hold on. Here's how you play Durin. Where's Durin? Boy, still level 50.
Right behind you.
Wait, did I not deploy that team? Oh. Okay, Durin, I'm just not gonna go to enemy for now. When you press his skill, you have to press something else. You can press another skill for him to be in support mode, or you can press skill and then normal attack for him to be in DPS mode, or support mode is also called light mode, and DPS mode is also called dark mode. So support or light is gonna be skill. Let me wait for 10 seconds because of his cooldown. If you want a DPS mode, you're going to need to press skill, normal attack. They look different. The DPS mode, he's gonna throw a little bit of flame ahead of him, and the support mode, he is going flying up and down. Now, you would need to press his burst while either in a light mode or a dark mode for him to start doing his off-field damage. So this is support, skill. I actually need burst. There we go. Burst. Oh my god. You know what? I will take you up on that offer, locking into your account so he doesn't die. What does his burst do exactly? Just hit? The gist of it is that they are doing damage and apply pyro from outfield. In support mode, he is hitting more frequently with less damage in an AoE. In DPS mode, he is hitting less frequently, slower, more damage in only single target. I'm gonna go to this boss for demonstration purpose. Let's just give him a Favonius sword for now so I get his burst back very quickly. Good enough.
Dear, I'm getting thirsty.
I'm gonna grab a bayonet.
Gonna be epic.
The Archon is so sad, it hits like gut punch. Not sure what you're talking about. Support. You see the AoE hit? The hit has an AoE and it happens every once per second. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every 1 second. Once per second. Okay. Let's do the DPS thing. It's in an AoE. Let's see that. Once again, the support was pressing skill burst. And DPS, what I'm going to do is skill attack burst.
Element for the end.
Now you see that it's single target. It's a projectile that flies off to an enemy and hits a little bit slower. It's actually 1.25 second. Not every once per second. Once every 1.25 second. It does more damage. There's also something else that's coming from his passive, but it is also tied to how his different mode interacts with things. In light mode, in support mode, whenever someone triggering an appropriate reaction with either Dendro, Electro, Anemo, or Geo, basically anything that is not Vape or Melt, anything that's not with Hydro or Cryo, he will reduce the enemy resistance to Pyro and the element that has been reacted with. It doesn't have to be him reacting. It can be other people triggering Crystallize, Pyrocrystallize. It can be other people triggering Burning. It can be other people triggering Overload. Anyone in the team does that, the enemy is getting reduced, resistance is getting reduced 20% at base, and it becomes 20. Wait, no. Yeah, it becomes basically 35% when there are 2 Hex and Circle characters in the team. So let's summarize. There are quite a bit of things that the support mode does. Pass hit, pass application, low damage, AoE, reduce enemy, debuff enemy, let's just say that. Dark DPS. It can be off-field DPS, it doesn't have to be on-field via DPS. Slower hit, slower up, high damage, single target. And instead of debuffing enemies, he is now buffing his personal Vaporize and Melt damage. So now he can interact with Hydro and Cryo, but in a way that only buffs himself. There. He applies element every 2 seconds, that is true. In light mode, he hits every once per second and apply every 2 seconds. In dark mode, he hits every 1.25 seconds. I will write that actually. 1 second. Fast up every other hit, so 2 seconds. In slow hits, that is 1.25 seconds. And slow up every other hit, so once again 2.5 seconds. They go hand in hand. It's still every other hit. Oh, the Archon quest, that's what you meant. Did the Archon quest, or you're gonna say fucking caught it since Act 2, so the whole picture? Okay. Welcome back, Milo. In Mualani team, for example, is it better to use dark mode? Now here's why Durin is not that amazing for Mualani team and not as good as Mavuika. In Mualani team, he's not reacting anything, but he's also not debuffing the enemies. So we use dark mode in Mualani team just to do slightly more damage, but he's still not reacting his damage. He's not vaporizing because he is enabling Mualani to vaporize. There are some strange version of the teams that can enable Durin to play light mode in Mualani team, putting Albedo in there. But at the end of the day, he is never reducing enemies' resistance to Hydro, whichever mode he is in. The light mode is only interacting with anything other than Hydro and Cryo and reduce enemy resistance. The dark mode is only increasing his damage against Vaporize or against Hydro enemies, so Vaporize, or Cryo enemies, so Melt. In Mualani team, it's better to use light mode. He is not reducing enemies' resistance to Hydro even when you use light mode. You are just making him do less damage. And Durin's application is okay enough. That 2.5 seconds is still enough for Mualani. If Durin is really designed with overload and burning in mind, and also support for Anemo or Geo DPS in mind. Durin is not designed with Vaporize to support Hydro and Cryo characters. The better Mualani team these days is actually Mualani Mona, Sucrose Mavuika, and then we don't play a healer in that team. That is the rages about Mualani teams these days. Another team you could play Mualani in is Durin supporting. It's not gonna be as good as Mavuika version, but it's still something, because at least Durin will provide his personal damage. That's better than Changling, that's better than Pyro Traveler. Where's the Mualani team? Oh, okay. Let's just disband this team real quick. We can do this. Where's Mualani?
Whoa, what a lineup! We'll be unstoppable!
Is it time to go?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go. You have Albedo, right? You do have Albedo. This is a team that...
Investigate this further.
You could use Durin light mode in this because there is going to Pyro Crystallize being triggered. And Durin will reduce enemies resistance to Pyro and Geo. Mualani is not getting much buff from Durin himself, but in this team Mualani is getting the elemental mastery buff from Albedo. This is a valid team. Mualani is still getting the usual Silonan heal and buff, and in this team both Durin and Albedo are doing decent damage from off-field. They are sub DPSs in this team. He has to have a support set. Wait, hold on. I mean, the only support set he can hold in here is Archaic Pedra, which is also rough. Exorcist, welcome back to stream. So like Farina always stay in Ilja and never Nelma. There are some teams that Durin will switch to DPS mode so he can do his own damage. It's going to be teams like this.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fluid.
Witness my
In this team, Durin would just vaporize his personal damage and not providing any buff when he's in dark mode. Both modes he generates energy, yes. Whenever you do the skill or when you do the skill attack, he generates energy when he hits the enemy. Just think Hydro Cryo. Okay, I'm gonna. If he can vaporize or if he can melt, use the dark mode on him. If he is not, mostly gonna be in Overload team or Burning. Use the light mode on him so he supports more. PMC to get more time on your Mualani. Mavuika has a cutscene for a burst, and that pair of Sucrose and Mona is just the same or even better 5k damage per sec than Mavuika team. Mavuika can do spin. The Mavuika team with Mualani, Mona, and Sucrose is the strongest current Mualani team. That team is also janky in a way that you don't have healing and relies on a high constellation Mualani. Sacrificial sword, what happens when he refreshes skill? Not much. You are either in light mode or dark mode. You cannot be in both. If you change mode, he is changed. His mode is changed. Actually, let me test that to confirm. So this is me being in support mode.
Way back! The story has only just begun!
Okay, in a little bit, I'm gonna change to DPS mode. Let's see if the burst functionality is changed. Oh, I have to recast the burst for it to change. It's still in support mode. Now it's DPS mode. You can see the difference with his animation. His DPS mode is flying off projectiles, while his support mode is just homing into the enemy with an AoE. Support. AoE. Even if I change mode now, I still have to recast the burst for it to be fully changed. So here, DPS, projectile. That makes sacrificial not that useful on him. You would just rather give him a damage-oriented weapon. Is this a good team for Durin? Just joined this one. This is a good team for Venti. Durin can do better. That's what I can say about this. Durin has many other stronger teams. But Venti, this is his best possible team. We run Mona as healer? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The length that Moreland mains goes through. How do we change this mode? Is it just using E skill? Yeah, if you want support mode, you press skill and then skill again. He does the little plunge there. It's not technically counting as a plunge in game, but that's what it looks like. And then you cast his burst. Just getting energy. We can do that in a few seconds. If you want his DPS mode, you want to press instead of skill burst for support. For DPS, you want to press skill attack burst.
Away from me!
What happens with you skill and swap without doing anything? He is still kind of in that mode for 30 seconds. It's a quality of life. You can cast his skill and not cast his burst yet. Maybe for your rotation stuff. You just do his skill and then later on you do his burst later. He's gonna stay in the dark mode or the light mode for 30 seconds from when you use his skill. And actually, if you do nothing at all, it is always default to light mode. That's how the coding works. If you just do nothing and just immediately cast burst when you log into the game, it's light mode. So I'm gonna have to get some energy for him.
We'll see about that. Let's light it up.
I really need energy here. Hold on. We're gonna wait a little bit. Okay. 2 cases. If skill do not do any extra action and just burst, it's gonna be light. Do not do anything else, just burst. He's not gonna get energy. It's still gonna be light.
Dare to mess with me?
Okay, and let's do this. Let's just go chill for a minute so that everything is reset. And in the meantime, just gonna get some energy for Durin as well. Cool. So it's going to be hitting more than 30 seconds from the last time we do anything with Durin, and all the hit stuff is gonna be resetted by now. Let me find an enemy.
Off we go.
Yeah, that works.
Adventure time.
If we do nothing on Durin and just immediately cast his burst, it's gonna be light. It is default to be light. See the AoE.
Becomes the hunted.
Yeah, hopefully that's helpful for the mechanics of playing him. His skill generates him energy, but does it generate particles for other characters? Yes. You have to press either the light mode confirmation or the dark mode confirmation for it to generate particles. So, just skill. You have to press one or the other. This. You can see the particles. There. Similar to this. That's the particle. Once again, this is the dark mode thing. That's the particles. Do you see the particles, or should I go back to the stream to point that out? I'll do that regardless. Again, this is the dark mode thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet. You have to hit them. Particles. No, a little bit too slow. There, particles. So his skill does both, to answer the question. If you just want to play Durin's best possible teams, these are the teams that I recommend you play. Well, if you want to play Venti, this is Venti's best possible team. You can play this.
Allow me to guide the way.
At C0, Durin is actually kind of equal to Sucrose, but you have R1, so this now becomes better. You have a signature weapon, so this now becomes better. Flames, okay, we can do Raiden stuff. Raiden Shavras. Fischl Durin. Why Fischl? Because 2 Hexen Circles. Similar case for... You don't have Baressa, okay, that's fine. Mualani, it's okay. Can play that. This is an okay team if you want to play Merchant. You probably have to change his artifacts to be more elemental mastery oriented though.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Even
This is a
when
fine team.
darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path.
This is also an okay team. Yeah, I've played that one the other day. Razor. I don't think you're gonna care much about Razor. Yeah, that about the different teams that work for your account. You could play some DPS during on-field DPS during. Just put bayonet here and then you can do normal charge attack with pyro on Durin. This is a good team. Obviously, it's not gonna be as good as Mavuika. It can be competitive with Alikino with similar constellation investment. Yes, things like that. My explanation and showcasing on how character works are very helpful. I helped you a lot back when... Wait, was that a... Oh no. Back when you were using Skirk for the first few times too. You're welcome. Thanks. Was that a video that I made or was that on stream explanation? Actually, let me play a little bit of Durin DPS here. I have not tried that myself. Stream. Ah. Version these grab. And then Durin on field. Light is 1 second hit and 2 second up. Dark is 1.25 second hit and 2.5 up. Its application every other hit. It's just that the hits are a little bit slower for this. You would generally... His dark mode is honestly a little bit undertuned in compared to his light mode. You would realistically only use his dark mode when he can do some vaporize. When he himself is doing the vaporize. You're gonna see that even when I'm playing him as a DPS here, quote unquote DPS, in an overload team, I still use light mode. Because debuffing enemies is also increasing his own damage and the entire team's damage. This is only when he is vaping.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in soul.
It's not as severe as Furina heal mode. We never really use it outside of C6. But compared to his light mode, Durin's dark mode is a little bit weaker.
Receive my blessing.
Let the world collide.
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, you can go with that. It's funny. Yeah, you can go with that. It has some niche uses, more niche uses. Yeah, I could go with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a charge attack on Fischl here.
Justice will prevail. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Midnight Fantastic.
Light mode.
Turning point in fate. Watch out!
US. Teamwork is strength. Oz revealed.
The turning point in fate.
just using his skills off cooldown here, since I'm on building him.
Stop right there! Just in time! Everybody stand! Midnight Fantastic!
I can go on. The story has only just begun. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
It's okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork! By royal decree!
And obviously we are currently using Noblesse Oblige on him, so if you use a Hexen Circle set on him, it's gonna be a little bit better. Bennett also has Noblesse Oblige in this team, and that does not stack. Hydro Toba mode? Yeah. Is it though? If you play against Hydrotopa, you're playing an overload team, and then you can also overload. It depends. If Durin is the majority of the team's damage, then you want to do the dark mode for him to buff himself more. If Durin is a secondary or tertiary important in the team in terms of damage dealing, then you want him to support other people. He is a support at heart. His DPS mode is kind of like something they just tack on top. He's a support. Did I try Raiden? Wait, I think I tried Raiden before. Like, yeah, I tried Raiden before. Could do, you know, and we can do Noblesse Durin. And this is going to be a traditional kind of team, not a version team. But this is okay. Who am I using for first sight? I guess Nilo. This one you're gonna see some dark mode Durin.
All eyes on me! Rest and rebuild!
I did not use Nahida's skill. Get me out.
By the frost and the ball. This may turn a little.
Lush as the moon.
Don't mind the gameplay.
Share my knowledge.
For the everlasting forest.
Committed to memory.
Branches of song.
Time to shine.
Letting great names echo.
Dark mode Durin.
Devouring claw. This is
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can feel the difference because your Noblesse team is already quite well invested in.
The tide's back.
There's a tear in my robe.
Is that a C6 Novelet? That is a C2 Novelet and a C6 Marina. Yeah, I would say definitely just put Durin in a Flint's team and call it a day for now. I think that's one of his best performing team in for your account specifically right now. With your gearing. The fact that his weapon is buffing attack for the on-fielder is gonna be beneficial for attack scaling DPS, on-field DPS, more than for HP scaling DPS like Novelet and Morlani. I cannot find her right now. If you want to pull for Varka in the future, my speculation is that Varka is gonna work quite well with Durin as well. Similar to how Venti is working well with Durin. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good enough for the demonstration. Let me lock out the next account. Howie! Welcome back! How have you been today? You currently have Flames, Aino, Furina, Raiden team for Flames. Who should you replace with Durin then? Sucrose. Sucrose is a very stable option in Flames team. You can use Flames, Aino, Fisher. Actually, you're gonna use Flames, Aino, Shinobu, Sucrose. Or Flames, you know, let me just do this. It's so good to just show it instead of saying and having you visualize it. Yeah, I have not locked out just yet. Flames, I know is a must because you don't have enough. And he needs Ascendant Gleam, which is a 2 nod-krai character passive. So this is gonna be the core right here. You're gonna add 2 characters. You want a healer. You want another electro character to help Flames with energy. His burst is very important. And you want an Anemo character. Or some character that buffs Flames. So that's going to be either a combination of Shinobu,
What they do this time?
Sucrose.
I can do it.
Now let's flip this concept. Let's have a electro damage dealer
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
and an Anemo defensive option.
Doesn't matter where.
This
I'll be
works.
there.
You can also do this. Bennett as a healer and buffer. That works. You could also do this.
Where to?
That works. Or this. Yeah, you just need to have one electro character and some kind of buffer, and one of them preferably be a defensive option, otherwise your Flames will die. If you have Inefa, she's gonna solve a lot of problem. She is a shielder, a buffer, and a damage dealer at the same time. And then you can use this.
I can do it.
I cannot find him. Where's Durin? Here.
Increasing our combat strength? I'll do my best.
Bandit is support? Yes. Sucrose is better than Bandit in Flint's team. Sucrose does not have a heal. Those are some of the better options that you can use for an account that do not have enough for Flints. Is Widow here? Always just saying shit. Mona. I have seen some people say that it works. I've seen the Jeff says that it works. I am not entirely certain because Mona applies so little hydro. Time to farm for XP books. Yeah, I need to level up a lot of characters with Theodore on this account. A lot. Did we have Aino? Sure, then there's no purpose to using Mona really, because we already have Aino. Mona is neither a good buffer in Flynn's team, nor a healer, nor an electro character. If we already have hydro application cover, then there's no use to Mona. The buff can be done better by Sucrose. If you're gonna use a character to buff, use Sucrose. For Flame's team, that is.
Strike a pose! Let miming echo and soak! At first, the flavor! Shadows of fate, decided by destiny! Paradigm shift!
What is your Sucrose level? I don't know, you tell me. Do you even have planes though?
Adaptive frosting!
I think you have never and do it.
Delve into destiny!
I don't think you have
Fate is upon you!
planes, Aoi. Hey, you're sexy! Now you could learn to tell others. Ah. I was under that impression until you asked about your Sucrose level. So I thought you won it for yourself. Possibly Nessie. Possibly. Oh, they actually speak something. I never knew that they actually say something. Thought they always just moaning. Did they update that recently? Did they make the speaking pattern of this enemy clearer to hear? Only a few characters can understand White Hunt. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe Skirk is the one that can understand it, maybe? Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on. That's actually very valid. Let me try.
Try and stop me.
There's some enemy over here. Yeah, I don't think I can hear them as clearly. Show marketing says that planes can understand them. I think it has something to do with the lantern stuff on the ground, which I have seen. But Skirk, let me try again. I think that's, they say you dare to something something. Alright, time to visit the wiki. To confirm our suspicion. It's a little bit tough. Feel their rage. So you've been hearing them. Are you sure you're not from the abyss, are we? Are you sure? But are you sure? Sure. Wow.
Let the world collide! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Shadows of fate is upon me! Step into the void!
Abyss match detected! Oh wait. That's fine. You're cute! I don't think that has anything to do with me not killing you. Oh wait, this Catherine is still under a coma and not gonna allow me to complete my commission.
Add as... Thank you for...
Oh, this quest. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and when I'm back, we're gonna attempt to do just some slight quest. Some questing. Probably just gonna tackle some mini quests for Exensical character buff.
But
Can I do this question? Posted a YouTube short in chatting? Sure. White Hunt voice lines. Oh, okay.
Did you know Flint can hear what the Wild Hunt is actually saying? Wait, the Wild Hunt speaks? I didn't even know they talk! Let's hear what they first sound like normally, without Flint. Yeah, only make growling noises. Ow, okay, now let's hear what it sounds like with Flint's. Wait, what? Can you guys hear it? Because I can't. They did say die? I don't hear any words. Bro, did they remove this feature? Does it not exist? Go to Star Sand Shoal. Look for the big guys. Oh, only the big guys talk? Okay, without Flint. With Flint. Oh! Wait, I heard words! What did he say? We something, the hunt has come? Wait, what if we leave only one wild hunt alive? Maybe it'll be easy to hear. That's so cool.
Yeah, I hear it now.
Now, let's hear what it sounds like with Flint's. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's stand down trespasser. Right.
Out Flint. Yeah, let me make a growl.
Definitely. The sound is clearer with Flint's.
Wait, what? Can you guys hear it? Because I can't. Wait, what? Can you guys hear it? Bro, did they remove? Okay, without Flint. With Flint. Oh! Wait, I heard words! What did he say? We something, the hunt has come? Wait, what if we leave only one wild hunt alive? Maybe it'll be easy to hear.
Good one. So apparently Skull can also hear that, which is a nice detail. I like that. Abyss people understanding Abyss speech, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. Let's try again on this account, see if I can hear something. Now that I know what they sounds like, it'll be a little bit easier to recognize. Wait, okay, over here there's some. I can kind of... I know that is a little bit less intelligence, but I can kind of understand that standout trespasser now. Okay, now Skirk. Can Durin here? It's a valid point. I don't know if I have to be on Skirk to hear it. Yes, something. I think that's a lot of them speaking at the same time, but some like something I say is a time something or like the wait.
Shower me with praise! Fighting cover fire! Quiet now. Game's up. Phone's over.
Okay, say something. Say something. Anything. Did I get Durin? I did get Durin on a different account. Okay, that's it for you. I've heard enough out of you. Oh, something joined us. Yeah, I hear that. It's quite dynamic as I think I was starting to hear something, and then after I swapped to Farina, I stopped hearing it. Are they actually coding that to such a minute detail? Okay, here is gonna be testing to see if Durin and Flames are hearing them. I know Flames are gonna hear them. But can Durin hear them? Since he is also part of this. Also, Old Time Whip, welcome to the stream. Here's gonna be a Flint's team. They did a lot of subtle things in nod-krai. Yeah, I think the extra interaction of the nod-krai characters in the open world is nice. Lauma have some more extra interactions in Hisi Island. Nefer has some more interaction with gathering informations. They're all nice. That's stand down trespasser, I hear that quite clearly. No problem. I'm glad to have you here, All Time Whip. Yeah, now that's just moaning. I wonder if in the middle of their moaning, what if I switch characters? Would it be switching that fast? Yeah, no. No. Wistful thinking. One more time just to be sure. Definitely. Okay, let's swap to a Durin team that does not have flints. Nope. Not a bit so enough. There are different tiers to being abyss related, and Durin and all that. Durin and all that. He gotta train himself 1,000 more years to learn these languages. Do you have child? I do not. I do. Do you have any Alekino team? Just pulled her after you came back from 3 years break. I do not have Alekino team, but I can give you advice on how to make an Alekino team if you post a screenshot of your characters in my Discord. Now we do the thing. Discord link. You can post a screenshot of all your characters in there, and I can give you a recommendation on what team you can use. You can play, generally you can play a Shavras team, you can play a Vaporize team with, what's her name, Yelan. You can play a Discordant. Ain't no way, my mod. Thank you, Aoi. A melt team with Sid Lally. There are going to be some teams with a bit worse investment. You can do that if you don't have the other characters. Also, Aoi, have you gotten your phone to be fixed? When you join Discord, you can go ahead to the Genshin help channel and post a screenshot there. I guess some other people did. Alright, that's a cool Easter egg. Good enough, let's get back to a little bit of questing. Alice, I know you can hear me. Alice. Let's go do some homework. Unexpected commission. Okay, and unexpected commission is where? Gift and intent. Unexpected commission. This? No. Shifting the light of the moon. I think it's gonna be tied to Durin quest, right? No, it doesn't matter. Oh. They're gonna recommend me to do the Archon quest first? But what if I want the buff now? Unexpected commission. Ah, nice, for bonus headquarter. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, you there? Nice.
Whoa! This is way too many books!
Of course. Lisa, you did not clean up after yourself.
Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt?
Hi.
Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it?
So right through me.
You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission
Wait,
for the
have I?
library. So I came to check on things.
Did I do that? I may have done that by just
Both be here
meeting
for the
Catherine.
library commission by any chance?
They're the only ones.
Music to my
Which
ears.
homework?
Now, as you can see, a
Hi,
certain
Ari.
anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages.
Yeah, she'll take a nap instead.
All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place...
Sucro's new voice? Really?
Don't worry.
Is there a new VA for Sucrose?
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
You're not gonna help? Of course you don't. And she's gone. Of course. Of course. Good work, traveler.
We made it to the last stack. What
Her
is
VA
that?
stirred some trouble and never came back.
A
I wonder if they're
Hilichurl
replacing
stack ready
all
for
of the
your run?
voice for Sucrose,
Do Hilichurls even
or
read?
just a few new voice one.
And basic
voice
and
lines.
Whopper flower cultivation. Who'd grow one of those anyway?
You send them in Genshin Impact?
What's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary?
Oh,
That title's kind of suspicious.
sus.
Didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
Sus. Help for Alicino team. Alicino, okay, you already have an Alicino team going. Let's see if we can improve that. Do you happen to have a Chavras somewhere? Oh, that's an improvement right there. We see one. Chavras? No Chavras. Okay. Who is the other character going to be to buff Alicino? Yes, you could use Kachina? Kachina is a little bit ass. You could also just do Fischl even though without Chavras, since Fischl is actually buffing now. Okay. I have a team that I can recommend to you. Double checking. You don't have Kachina. You have not started nod-krai. Sorry, not nod-krai. Natlan Conquest yet. Alicino. So the only character that I see as a direct upgrade here is going to be Zhongli. Lanyan provides similar shield strength to Zhongli and buffs more than Zhongli. So that's gonna be Bennett, Alekino Bennett. Lanyan's gonna be the last character because you want to swap from Lanyan to Alekino for TTDS during Tales of Dragon Slayer buffing. The last character I'm going to say is... I would want to say Fischl, but Fischl complicates the buffing just a tiny bit. Is there any other better option that I can tell you here? Could technically do... I know. Eh. Can technically also do Xingqiu or Kaya, but they are also a bit eh. Let's go official. Why not? Fischl, after you do a few new quests, she's gonna be actually be buffing characters now instead of just doing damage. So I think that's gonna be a valuable asset to use in here. You could definitely also just double up on a Geo character that holds Archaic Petra. And this is actually an option that you can consider. That's going to be... So I'm gonna leave that there. Alekino, Kachina, Bennett, Lanyan. To get Kachina, you can quick start to Natlan and do just about 5 minutes of the Archon quest. You will immediately get a free copy of Kachina. Why is Kachina useful here? Kachina is useful because she can hold an artifact set from Natlan to buff Alekino. She is just an artifact set dispenser for this one. Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. Basically, it's gonna give you a total of 12% plus 28% for a total of 40% damage bonus to Alekino. Who is Kachina can I show? I am currently stuck in a quest, so I cannot show you in game, but I can find you a picture. That is this girl. She is on a drill. She's on a drill. Can I find a better picture? Warm character. She's a cutie. Alright. Good thing you like her. A good character that you may be able to pull. This one is free. Kachina is free. Cherres is not. She could be coming. Yeah, she's gonna be coming in the next phase of the current patch banner. So you may be able to secure yourself the copy of Cherres. Cherres is gonna be good for Alekino team. It's just that if you play Cherres, you're gonna lack a shielder. If you have Cherres, you can do Alekino, Cherres, Bennett, Fischl. Lanyan is buffing a very similar amount to Sucrose, especially when you are not doing any reaction. So Alekino does not care about Elemental Mastery. And Lanyan provides a shield that is as strong as Zhongli. Now if you compare Lanyan to Zhongli, Zhongli's shield strength is similar. Why? Lanyan buffs more than Zhongli. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. You are avoiding Durin, is that okay? That is absolutely fine. Cherres is not gonna be on Durin banner. Well, Durin banner is already out and it does not have Cherres. Banner. Not Spiral Abyss. Wrong click. Banner. This Durin Venti Yahoda Frozen Bennett, and next phase is going to be Silonan, Varesa, Gaming, Shares, and one more we don't know yet. Varesa is actually a good character for you to just put as a generic support for many teams, Alekino team included as well, if you want to pull for her. You would replace Kachina with Silonan if you get Silonan. That's gonna be a direct upgrade. Lan Yang Hong TTDS, Ari knows. Don't show you 6.3. Yeah, you gotta read this, Traveler. And you gotta like it.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
No, but yes. Hi, Alice.
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
I did not open it.
Paimon knew that book had issues.
You're welcome, Old Tan Whip.
Have you ever read the
Hope you have fun with Alekino.
Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
I don't know.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Alice, where did you put this hat of yours? Why are you wearing that? Whatever that was in the trailer.
You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation.
Mondstadt greatest time of need? Alice, we need buffing! Fontaine's power creeping us! Natlan's power creeping! Oh shit, nod-krai's coming! Alice, please! Alice like, I got you, fam! I got you, fam! We're here to buff some Mondstadt characters, let's go! She was hard to play, you master her now. Nod-krai needs help, please come home!
Waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows?
Nice accent.
This could occur. It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow.
Oh, actually, I should press enter so you can get a
together
thing.
to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal.
The witches when Storm Terror was around, they was finishing tea!
Better versions of ourselves.
Nothing is more prioritized than tea!
Against what dangers
Tea time.
lie ahead.
Better version of ourselves, this is the best defense. Okay.
You make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Maybe,
Now,
perhaps,
I never said that.
mayhaps.
But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
You.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here.
Oh, right.
We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see.
You can just meet us, you know, right? Like, we're about to meet in nod-krai right now. Sure.
Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay.
Aunt.
If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in.
Aunt. My aunt. Chat. Do you know what is the equivalent of onk for aunt? Not onk. Onk for aunt. 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 Koga? Oh god. It's not that deep. Are we?
We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Okay, aunt. Control Alt Delete. Now why would we do that? Complete which homework related quest to unlock additional talent for the corresponding characters. Certain character skill, constellation effects are also changed. Specific character obtain the corresponding character, increase the level to at least 70 to unlock their related quest. Very cool. Wait, why are they here? What? I never knew that they here. Which? Turner, okay, sure. Can leave 10 or more members. Insignia. Well, okay, you breed good camera. Suminat Gamma? Yes, they are. And the kid too, what's the kid name again? Not this kid, I mean the kid in that island, that misty island. Hello there, Sucrose! Yeah, actually Sucrose buff is trust, we're gonna get to Fischl first. Hello there! Okay, enhancement details. What do we got over here? Yeah, I saw that. Accept quest. Roo. Owie? Why is Owie asking a question about Owie? Hi, Cuff. Oh, are we gonna see Fischl in Adventurers Guild's outfit?
Greetings, traveler.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fischl are here too.
Alright, fine.
What a coincidence! All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural.
Fischl's the longest one. Oh no.
Cross paths in the realm of dawn.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, traveler. An editor is here to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the...
What?
You did it?
Wait, is this author really that important?
Who's that?
What if we weren't here?
Is that Goro?
Not to take the commission. The editor...
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you...
It's cute, okay, okay.
Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Hold on!
Goro?
Halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world. but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation. Nay.
Yes, you want to come with.
Forth onto the path of the nod-krai.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Thank you, Oz. I got it the first time.
Do you have some kind of insider information?
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor.
You love this quest. Okay. That's surely gonna be Goro, right? Oh, okay, it's someone else.
Alright, let's see who lucked out and got this free trip to Mondstadt. Wait, you're Shing! Oh, Genyu's editor Onodera!
Xingqiu?
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past.
Xingqiu, what happened to you?
I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai, with which I'd like your help, should you be willing. Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
Anniversary quest with Amy is a good one. You sat on behalf of all the people that missed her summer event.
Prinzessin de Vertelung.
Mein Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl.
Which one is that in Mondstadt version or was that in Inazuma versions?
Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer.
I've heard a lot of good praises about that.
Yeah, I, kinda got that the first time.
Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Princess and Devertilo. Please grant me please grant me thy salvation, O princesses.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she...
Ah, I see. I completely concur, my lady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
Oh. Yep. Oh, I missed that, actually.
Oh. And might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
Wait. I actually have no idea. Is Fischl actually one of the characters in the fiction books of Teyvat? This is before Fontaine. I know that Fischl is an identity that Amy adopts for herself, but is that actually from a book?
You understood Fischl language
in the game
before Oz could even finish translating.
An editor is not to be underestimated. Indeed. Chunibyo. I can never say that word. It's from a book her parents would read to her as a kid. So I'm asking that question because this person recognized how Fischl is dressed like. So maybe people have heard of Fischl from overseas, or they have read a character Fischl from a book.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then.
Kid with colorful imagination.
Have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving.
Wait, why is the role reversed?
The nod-krai's resplendence might yet compel them to weep.
Wait, hold on. I think you are. You're mistaken. It was funnier in Japanese. Okay. I would do that a few more times on a different account, so I'll hear that in Japanese later.
Well, sure. the author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. 9. He sent a letter from nod-krai asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
I was doing a fake high, boss. Damn it.
A local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple to Paimon.
Where it's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. 9. What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from. He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over to that. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
So, what are we...
Well, we'll need to investigate.
Investigate, sure.
Digging ourselves, and we realize his initial editor has decided to retire to focus on his own writing.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin de Vertelung, to endure unchanging in her Immanachreich. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
I can't. I can't.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. 9 is actually
This is so
famous
wrong.
for.
Mein Fräulein means to say...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of The Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Aw, man! Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this. Wait, you didn't need Oz to translate this time,
No.
did you, Onodera?
Editors are something else.
Osvaldo Hrafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
English Fischl casually butchering the German word.
Exists, mein Fräulein.
Is she?
I sense a faint, elusive resonance.
Proud of yourself for guessing Mr. 9's identity at this point in the quest, really.
And threads of cause and effect that surround you.
Immanachreich. Immanachreich.
Well, in the end, our only takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Qingse village in Liyue.
Huh. Could Mr. 9 be from Liyue?
I think pronouncing it wrong has its own charm, right? She is in her own world,
Qingse village, specifically.
but she's saying things wrong.
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Immanachreich. Immanachreich.
I've heard of him. He
It's
won the Best New
Krai,
Author
right?
Award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
Mr. Onodera, if you please.
Wait, Oz?
She speaks like me.
Trust Onodera and all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mein Prinzessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. 9, he's still an author, and he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
Okay. Mr. 9.
Well, either way, I appreciate...
So if it's a
Counting on
writer,
you.
if it's a writer from Mondstadt, who could fit the role of a writer from Mondstadt? I wonder if that's a character we know. It could be Venti, but I don't think Venti can be bothered to sit down and write a whole book. He can compose some poems. Oh, that's very far away. Okay. Oh wait, we're actually going to Liyue. Oh, so it's gonna be related to Liyue stuff as well? If it's gonna be Liyue, then it has to be Xingqiu, right? I mean, there's one book nerd that I know. Oh wait, it's down. Hold on. It's been a while since I come here. All these are called witch homework? What do you mean? Oh, what is that supposed to mean? Yeah, Venti, I think Venti is a character can write for some short stuff, but I don't think Venti is gonna be too bothered to write something very long. start.
Huh? Chang the Ninth isn't home.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either.
Seems like that's all we can.
Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nod-krai? Perhaps we should have a look around his...
Barging in without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr. Nine...
Shush, Ari, shush. Shush, 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 shush. Close enough.
No, not here.
Nope, nothing useful.
Hold on. Good.
Just seems like a button. Nay, I, the Prinzessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Does it
Yes.
flow toward the shores of...
Mein Fräulein means to say...
She found the clue! That's for sure. You're also missing that space crystal.
Wait!
Join.
The soil's been overturned. Oh no. It's some kind of overzealous fan of... Maybe we should call him a Millilith? What do you think?
It's all right, Paimon. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
Mora from the Northland Bank.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith.
Chang the Ninth! You're not dead! Or kidnapped!
What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the one... I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands, though.
Oh, well, actually?
What?
You also pick up that space crystal.
Hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me
We have been here before from a Sing-Chu quest, right?
If I were Mr. Nine,
how did I
why
miss
in the
that
world
actually?
would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission.
That's very close to a shit right there from Genshin.
The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind of critique I get. Even opening with a plot twist, modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. Nine's work.
Good point.
Besides, if I were Mr. Nine, I would have come clean the minute First Apprentice of Guhua won that award.
Huh?
What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake.
Yeah, and when we were here with Shinchot at one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd a lot. If you were the one who wrote it...
You're not dead or kidnapped.
Huh? Herself for being a
you mean I'm gonna get kidnapped? No, I mean you're not getting it. But why are you saying that?
Mr. Nine we're looking for. I sense something up. It's a peculiar signature. The same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein.
Hey, that's perfect.
Sure, Oz use elemental vision. It's super effective.
Signature. What were you doing before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of
You've been to this place a lot?
So I went to buy some.
I actually have not been to
creation of literature
around the particular domain for Hu Tao a lot.
No wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Huh, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
Probably because I was not playing for a long time that actually needs to farm that domain. Mr. Nine and nod-krai. There's a rhyme to it. Ain't no way.
It should be up ahead.
Wait, did something attack that?
That's a Sealy.
Something doesn't seem right here.
How did we get to nod-krai so fast? Okay.
There's the same signature.
Okay, I guess.
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
Honkai style movies gonna have what?
Let my name echo in song.
I thought they are working something with Ufotable or something like that.
Here comes the catch. I never thought those out.
Yeah, I remember that. I farmed in that domain 1 or 2 times.
Huh. Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way. Let's follow.
So Honkai Star Rail movie is coming up. Are they just announcing it? It was supposed to be announced today live stream, but it got delayed. Oh, and today was the Honkai Star Rail live stream. I saw that earlier. Ufotable for Genshin and Mappa for Honkai Star Rail movie before.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hello there.
That voice. It's Nicole.
Wait a minute.
Maybe our line. We were looking for Mr. 9 and our search led us here, but now it seems we've found you instead.
Nicole? I guess they are really making good use of the Nicole and Alice VA since they're gonna be present in this patch.
Hello.
Oh?
What bizarre Demerung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing.
In truth,
It's a silly?
I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps
I just
if I
beam
found
my
someone
thoughts
who
to
could
you.
share my
That's what she
ideas,
does.
it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Sealy friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining.
Uh-huh. Of course, she's
Then,
friend of
I
Sealy's.
sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. 9. Her receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all
How can a Sealy speak?
It was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech.
Fine,
And
okay.
anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
Alright, a quick question. I think Mappa is also from Japan, right? So if Ufotable is having a problem working with Hoyoverse, then I think Mappa is gonna have the same problem, no? Due to political stuff. As and you shall learn. Technical and silly, but yeah, publishing. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
So you, what, possessed people? Is that kind of intrusive?
To be Hero X Studio for ZZ.
it's fine.
You know what? They may be turning into some
As long
Chinese
as the person is someone
animation
who dreams
studio.
of creating
That would
worlds
be
of
the
their
dream,
own,
right?
This inner writer within them will automatically
I
awaken.
mean, every studio have the strength of their own.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having? Nicole sent me to monitor the situation.
ZZ lore is not good enough.
Super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
I think that ZZ is just not having the proper time to develop its lore just yet. But it has a... I think it also has potential for good writings.
As for your friend over here, well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon.
And absolutely, yeah,
to
they can do
incorporate certain
good actions as well.
true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
It could absolutely be just a kind of one moment of the people in ZZZ world. It doesn't have to be lore extensive. Like a heist or something like that. I'm so spotty on ZZ lore.
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. What it describes isn't made up, per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novels to create me?
So it's actually coming from... It's actually coming from these novels.
It was more like 70% made up, 30% true.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books.
Okay, fine. I'll read it more. Okay. Let's see, writing a story is not common to incorporate certain half-true details for realism's sake. You understand? You've seen that before. Indeed, similar vein. A real curse was written into Inazuma light novel once. I wonder if that's the reference to Rule. It's the nice story full of metaphors. Okay. Until you came along. Okay. Cool.
You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in nod-krai are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that when you return.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years. Wait, what do you use the Mora for? I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure.
Oh!
Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do.
Oh! Law of the world! It's right here! The series leads people to the treasure that they have buried. Not random treasure. I see you, series. I see you. So, you work hard at night. You earn more so that you can bury them and then guide me to them. How nice of you.
Feel free to come search for my personal
Traveler's
stash
like, oh,
someday.
oh.
I've buried it at the furthest end of the nod-krai. I will. I absolutely will.
For this end of nod-krai.
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein
It's life-changing for her.
Is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when all things shine.
I'm glad to hear it.
Also, I wonder why they have a dark background for this.
I've already found my greatest treasure.
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Absolutely not.
Robin Hood. That's not really Robin Hood. That's not stealing from the rich. That's just working hard so that can give away to people. Oh, we got it before we would even finish the quest? Sure. When our conquest?
Just channel Mr. 9.
It's likely gonna be after Season Onslaught.
Essay.
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
If you know my schedule stuff, it's likely gonna be after Season Onslaught.
Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. 9...
Sounds like something. Okay.
So, he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. 9...
Jackson, you've already decided that you're gonna get 7 Nichols. Based, honestly. It's only 9 hours for the Archon quest. Yeah, you know that's gonna be 3 streams, right? What is the Archon quest for this one again? I think it's something that has to do with, yeah, Moon Prayer Night. Five to 6 hours? Okay, 2 streams. Fisher! Where's Fisher? Where is my buffed girl? My buffed goalie. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's gonna be so good. Well, I don't have Durin on this account to take advantage of this. Oh well. Oh well. Still, she's gonna be so good. I can play Razor. Nah, I don't want to subject myself to that. Fontaine Street? Fontaine? What happened in Fontaine? We did Fontaine quest. That quest was long AF, by the way. One problem. Alright, sure. There are 2 acts, right? There are 2 new acts. Oh, we're going to Mona House.
Mona! We have something for you!
Oh! Traveler Paimon! You're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said?
45% attack.
Is it some
That's correct.
quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that.
I remember vaguely in Mona quest, she was trying to stay in Mondstadt so she can avoid her master. Where did that quest line, where did that plot line go? And she's just kind of in good terms with her master now. And then she still living in Mondstadt. That's a little bit of a mess.
I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Why does Mona voice sound slightly different? Or maybe I can hear somewhat similarity, but I think maybe the VA, it has been so long for the VA to do the voice. Maybe she is doing it slightly differently now, unintentionally.
Oh, how long it's been, my
Babylov.
student. I'm afraid
There's so many witch laws.
that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like
She sounds old.
now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
Yeah, this seems kind of private. Visual Durin in the Flint's I know the team is, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter.
Oh yeah, 11 hour stream. Should not finish until I finish Conquest.
If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to
That's actually escaping my memories, Ari.
Once there, open the second letter.
What's harder and harder?
But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure.
Yeah, but how could that
Her
be?
secret technique.
But how could that be? I'm pretty sure Chiri cuts my balls off.
Guess she really is getting old.
The gate?
You have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
The gate!
Wait, you've heard of it?
Yeah,
Candria?
should be the same one we're thinking of.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Teleportation.
Same method as usual. Let's go.
So why did... okay. Why did we have to escort her all the way from Liyue to Mondstadt on the first quest that we met her, by the way? Her story quest, whichever that is called. Watch out, Mona.
This brings back memories of...
It's mine, isn't it?
It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
Well,
Nimcar.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
Oh yeah, who enter here abandon all hope. Is that a line?
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom.
Mona sounds different, yeah.
There is a phenomenon in this land known as the sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead.
Wait, have people been here before in some different quests? Is that what I'm hearing right? AliExpress saying something about a location from 3.x. Is this?
The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in calm,
okay.
clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now,
right.
My task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planets.
Okay.
What do you
Wanna do it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars.
No, nothing more motivating than running out of money.
Brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void.
This door was just saying Sumeru. Oh, so there was not any quest related to it and people just discovered it.
Scales.
Wreck floating quest.
By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand.
Oh, she got some bus.
Did it work?
Now she has no energy. For 1 minute.
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through.
Why are there Natlan
The real stars.
Night Kingdom monster?
Whatever. I'll just take it out on you. Ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable.
Oh, hi Mona. You are in the right team.
Hydromancy now. And the perfect test subject to test it on.
5-man Scott team!
Written in the stars. Get marked.
Phew! That's that.
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done. But I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it?
You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now.
Okay. Yeah, so they just try to one up each other.
Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
And she's gonna have something nice to
If
say.
you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing,
Sure.
and of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I'm certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that
Bro get cooked by a pre-recorded message. She knows Mona too well.
no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
Practical application of the scryed glass has also reduced disturbance caused by the false sky. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so she's just trolling. That's it. It's Apparently they all have proceeds to brag for a further few thousand words. After sorting through the observation results, you return the ones that 10/10 hack. I know Jackson would C6 in heartbeat. Right there. And she still learned something out of it. Mona got a buff. Alright, what's my consolation? I have C2 Mona. That was it? Yeah, that was it. Those are short quests. This is the one that extends her burst duration when there are two Hexen Circle character, or I guess I'll just call Hexerai for short now. It's an official name. We made fun of this when it first came out, thought it was a mistranslation. They're actually calling it the Hexerai. Yeah, and more vape damage. It's basically a Durin buff. Sure. Off-field damage gonna be improved. Normal attack and charge attack. Yeah. Yeah, basically normal attack becomes charge attack during burst. One time. Buff Elemental Mastery. C4 is Hexerai characters gonna gain crit damage. And C6 is on-field Mona. Frozen buff is still not fixed. I think... yeah, it's whatever. I've heard people say that it's not a bug. I've heard people say that it's a bug. I don't care enough to find out. Apparently, some people say that frozen time is supposed to decay anyway, so even with the increase in frozen time, it's the decay makes it very short. One more character that I have, and we can level up. We are getting that 6%, not even 6 by the way, 5.7. What the hell is a small wind spirit? Small wind spirit. Oh, her skill, and large wind spirit is her burst. Makes sense. 5.741428. Oh, do you notice that these are just the same string of numbers swapped? 571428, 571428, 571428. Sure, so gross, sure. We can do this to top the stream off. Hi, so gross. This is the location we first met her, I think, for some TCG card.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order.
That is very different. She sounds like she has grown out of her teenager years and her voice broke. Reason is for first 4-star that you ever got, he is C5 after the free claim. Oh wait, when can we do the free claim? How many of these do we need to do? To the experiment, ensure that materials and equipment are all in order.
As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're here to help with
Anytime?
We wanted to see
I think we have to be done with that. To be done with some tasks to claim it, right?
Oh, You mean the one Mr. Albedo told me
Puberty
about?
Square.
The one from the Hexen Circle? Well, you're just in time. The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Finish the library. Okay.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a
I've been unsuccessful.
Oh.
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind...
Oh, right! You still...
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of botanical augmentation...
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight the wobble flower, right?
Iteration 7.
Wow! So...
Well, this is my 7th attempt. But I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time.
But you have...
Yes. I'm thinking that it's not my...
Oh! Then Paimon... Well, that's why we're helping out.
We could try.
No! We are not trying!
16 times the detail.
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing...
Now that we can help with.
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
Eye of the Storm! It has been 5 years!
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
No way, Eye of the Storm mansion! That's a throwback.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Final warning! Now's your chance!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Stand clear. Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
Wow, you two work fast.
Why did bro skip the part where Paimon almost became a person? But a person, that's so funny.
The spring water down there.
I read it.
The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
I mean, hold on.
That's all we needed, right?
I wonder if they change everything as well.
What was that? Oh,
Oh no, they did not change everything.
can I go take a look?
That's such a mismatch.
Yes, let's head back.
Yeah.
The ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there.
I mean, I understand it. It's just a little bit weird.
But,
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments. So, thanks. Then, are you...
Of course. Oh, wait, this? Oh my god, I see now. Yeah, it's very similar to the wind bloom thing. Yeah, I know this. I played this game. Sure. Do we have to... Oh, we want everything. Okay, fine. It's a good spot. Now, this piece cannot really be anywhere. That's good. Okay, I'll put it here. Sure, I'll do that. Oh, wait, that's too much. We need a little bit of strength, I think. Need a little bit of... Wait, are we running out of stuff? We're actually running out of stuff to use. Sure, I'll take that. You got 120%. Good for you.
Execution was perfect.
Really?
Good for
I
you.
don't see any flaws.
Sweet.
Yes, like I said.
So?
Upon examination.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the...
Not necessarily. Experimental outcome.
Can I go higher?
We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
Probably not. I ain't overestimating myself. Probably not. Oh, we need to go far away again. Ah, this is probably the location that we're gonna fight the thing.
It's getting a little cold. Fearless.
All right. Report.
Yep. The flowers...
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear, as if some upper limit has been reached. They will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing...
Wait, what? So there's a...
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger.
Dragon Spine music. Dragon...
Issues like...
Yeah, I've not heard that for a while.
Too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing So... Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks... It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable. Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically... Oh, what a weird...
You didn't fail.
That's not a sweet flower at all!
Careful!
That's a big sweet flower!
It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
We can talk about this.
She's more depressed. We're gonna have a Layla chat. Oh my god, an overgrown power. Is this basically a razor spine? Of course it has cryo resistance, right?
Phew, we did it! Even at that size!
This is the first festering design event boss.
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original. This means that the experiment...
Wait, but isn't...
I'm still not sure what the implications are. But if further attempts succeed in that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
Okay.
I can't say if that's good or bad. But
okay. Ominous
means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so...
There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed. So I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well...
Good use music there. A little bit ominous.
Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp!
That's actually a very cool use of camera angle. It really looks like Paimon grew there.
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some, you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope.
That's simple. Both Sunsetias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet, so in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the...
Sugar drink! And with that, we are done now. without buffs. Alright, I mean her buffs is just exactly that. Sucrose becomes a tiny bit better now. I don't have C6. Am I gonna get Sucrose C4 here, or am I gonna get Razor? Because my fish roll is already capped. Am I gonna get Razor? C6 Razor the dream? That's so far away. That's so far away. I guess I'm getting Sucrose. Plant Paimon. So the Kandarian people made the tiltlers for giant whoop of flowers, maybe? Either the field tiltler? Perhaps. Mayhaps. Am I getting 5-star glitter? Or is Sucrose C4? I am getting a Sucrose C4. Claiming C5 Razor as everyone else C6? That's absolutely fine. You can also get 5-star glitter. Yeah, it works. It opens up a little bit of on-field-ish, but on-field Sucrose in 2025, soon to be 2026, is certainly something. Alright, we'll call it here, chat. We'll be here. We can stay in Dragon's Spine. The music, I dig the music. C5 after 5 years. Daily OSD. Chill. Let's get one of that. Oh, okay. This sounds like a Mondstadt character. This really sounds like a Mondstadt character. It sounds more elaborate, so it could be a 5-star. I wonder if this is Diluc or Kaching. I think this might be Kaching. Not Kaching. Okay. Not Li Yue, not Sword, not Electro, and older than 1.0. But I think this is one of the very early character. Who can have this vibe? Who can have this vibe? It could be Xiao. It could be Rosaria, actually. Yeah, it could be Rosaria. It sounds close enough to the Kaya's music. I don't think it's Eola. Eola has her own song. Hu Tao also has her own song. Xiao may also have his own song. Could it be Ganyu? It could be Ganyu. I am currently tossing up between Ganyu and Rosaria. Maybe Albedo too. Albedo is a sword character, is not sword character. Oh, it could be Tartaglia. Wait. Maybe? Yeah, it could also be him. This can really be anyone. I'm gonna go off the guitar riff. Maybe it's Tartaglia. Nice. Yeah, that's his vibe. Sounds about right. You told that, Weirdo. You told that good. Alright, we're ending here, chat. Skunk looks kind of fitting in a snowy environment. Let's have her face this way. Alright, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Whether you're just lurking in the background or actively participating in the stream. If you'd like to support the stream, like, subscribe YouTube, follow on Twitch, and further support can be subscribe on Twitch, YouTube membership, as well as super chat. There you go. One of those days I'm gonna get those extremely clean in one go without having to think about it. Until next time, chat. Listen to the Dragon Spine music and lament. Bye bye.